Hi guys, it's Miss Karen, the Young Adult Librarian at the Goshen Public Library. And today I've got a really small box to share with you and one book that did not come in the box that I bought separately because it was not available through my usual methods and I really wanted to add it to the collection. So we'll start with the box, see what's in there. Let's see. First book in this box is called All the Tides of Fate by Adalyn Grace. Now this is the second book in a series, so it's actually the sequel. I think it's a duology, so there should only be two, so now it's complete. The first book is called All the Stars and Teeth, also by Adalyn Grace, of course. So let me tell you what this one's about so you know if you want to try the series. She will reign as princess of the island kingdom Visidia. Amora Montera has spent her entire life training to be High Animancer, the master of souls. The rest of the realm can choose their magic, but for Amora it's never been a choice. To secure her place as heir to the throne, she must prove her mastery of the monarchy's dangerous soul magic. When her demonstration goes awry, Amora is forced to flee. She strikes a deal with Bastian, a mysterious pirate. He'll help her prove she's fit to rule if she'll help him reclaim his stolen magic. But sailing the kingdom holds more wonder and more peril than Amora anticipated. As destructive new magic is on the rise, and if Amora is to conquer it, she'll need to face legendary monsters, cross paths with vengeful mermaids, and deal with a stowaway she never expected, or risk the fate of Visidia and lose the crown forever. So that is All the Stars and Teeth. The sequel to that we just got, All the Tides of Fate. So if you are interested in this series, you can get the complete, I think, series. I don't think there's going to be a third, so you can get them both. If you've already read this one, you can now check out this one. All right, let's see what else we've got. The next one is called Beautiful Wild, and it's by Anna Godberson. Let's see what this is about. That's a really pretty cover, by the way. You can see that. All right. You are invited to set sail on the maiden voyage of the SS Princess of the Pacific, departing the port of San Francisco, Saturday, October 21st, 1905. Vidalia Hazard can see her future. Aboard the heralded millionaire's ship of the West, she'll charm the young scion Fitzhugh Farrar, resulting in a proposal of marriage. But Vida didn't plan on Fitz's best friend Sal, a rough-around-the-edges boy with a talent for getting under her skin. Nor did she anticipate a hurricane dashing their ship to pieces along with her dreams. Stranded on an island with both Fitz and Sal, Vida is torn between a life she's always planned for and a future she's never dared to want. As they desperately plot a course for home, Vida will discover which boy can capture her wild heart and where her future truly lies. Okay, so this is historical romance with some survival thrown in there. Sorry about the glare. And that is Beautiful Wild by Anna Godberson. It says, a glamorous journey turned perilous disaster, a belle of high society marooned at sea, a love that will change her forever. Sounds great. All right, and there's only one more book in my box, and it's called Game Changer by Neal Shusterman. As a tackle on his high school football team, Ash is used to taking some hard hits, but that one run in his last game must have knocked him a little loose, because suddenly his life doesn't look quite the way he remembers it, almost like he's in another dimension. Though these changes start small, soon Ash ends up in totally new universes that are almost but not really his own, living in perspectives he's never had to consider before. As Ash tries to figure out how to put his world back the way it was, he begins to question the world he thinks he knows and his own place in it. With masterful prose and powerful empathy, National Book Award-winning author Neal Shusterman weaves an affecting tale for our time about how difficult and how necessary it is to see through others' eyes. So this is like science fiction, fantasy, alternate universes, all that kind of stuff. Neal Shusterman has quite a few books, So if you like him, this is his latest. Let's see, the back says, I was tired, that's all. Tired and wired from a long day. It would all make sense tomorrow. It would pass. And in the morning, I'd realize that everyone was right. Stop signs had always been blue, and I must have been seriously tweaked to think otherwise. So this is kind of like living in different worlds where things are just a little different. So check out Game Changer by Neal Shusterman. Okay, and the book that I had to buy separately, which did not come in the box, is called Lore, and it's by Alexandra Bracken. It is a standalone Greek mythology-based book. I had planned to order this from my usual distributor. It would come in a box with the stickers on it already, like these do, but it was back-ordered, and I did not know when it would come in, so I also tried to order it from Amazon. I could not get it from Amazon, so I got it at Barnes & Noble. It is a hot commodity right now, so if you like Greek mythology, you might want to check it out. I just finished it. It's really good. So, every 7 years, the Aegon begins. As punishment for a past rebellion, 9 Greek gods are forced to walk the earth as mortals. They are hunted by the descendants of ancient bloodlines, all eager to kill a god and seize their divine power and immortality. Long ago, Lore Perseus fled that brutal world, turning her back on the hunt's promises of eternal glory after her family was murdered by a rival line. For years, she's pushed away any thought of revenge against the man, now a god, responsible for their deaths. Yet, as the next hunt draws near over New York City, 2 participants seek her out. Castor, a childhood friend Lore believed to be dead, and Athena, one of the last of the original gods, now gravely wounded. The goddess offers Lore an alliance against their mutual enemy, and a way to leave the Aegon behind forever. But Lore's decision to rejoin the hunt, binding her fate to Athena's, will come at a deadly cost, and it may not be enough to stop the rise of a new god with the power to bring humanity to its knees. So, like I said, this is a standalone. It's a complete story, not a series. So, if you like getting your story all in one, this is definitely the book for you. Greek mythology, lots of action. It is violent, so that's a warning. If you don't like books that have a lot of violence, probably don't want to check this one out. There's a little bit of romance, and yeah, it's very exciting, and I read it in like 2 days. So check out Lore by Alexandra Bracken. And that is all I have for you today. I will be back as soon as I have more books to share. Have a great week. Bye.